Hey everyone, this is a timeless love reading for Soulmate, Twin Flame, Karmic Bond. It really doesn't matter the title of the connection, just whenever you're being pulled to it. Let's see what wants to come out right now. So I'm actually going to kick this open with the Romance Angels from Enduring Virtue. This is collective, so if something resonates, that is awesome. You can let me know in the comments, reach out in personal message. You could always book your own personal reading. Everything is in the description. If you need clarification, feel free to reach out. And if you want to book your own personal reading, still do that. But let's see, if something also doesn't resonate, it is collective. You could always let it fall away. Just take whatever resonates and, well, let the rest go. Your storyline is going to be very individual for your own. Let's see what came out. I want this one too. And healing family issues. Let's see. Okay, well, I never have a solid number on cards that come out. It's whatever feels right. And right now, I think we got a good storyline going. We have healing family issues, reconciliation, unrequited love, express your love, stay optimistic about your love life, and pay attention to the red flags. Are you so guarded that if love comes back, you wouldn't be open to it? It's like a constant testing. So you, the viewer, I feel like the person you're watching this for is actually healing a lot of family issues and a lot of family wounds. What they saw growing up for love is not what they are going to be doing with their love life. So they are recreating that idea for themselves. What does it mean to be loved, to be in love, and to be unattached? I do see that there is an opportunity for reconciliation. Now, this can come in many forms, whether it's in the 5D, which that does happen sometimes, but I feel like a lot of 3D reconciliation is going to be happening. Don't worry about the imbalance right now. Don't be so guarded with it. This isn't a test for you. This is seeing how far the growth has come for both parties involved. What are some of your roadblocks? Pay attention to those, and if you see something that doesn't quite make sense in the counterpart, don't be afraid to address it. When we are in these connections, if we can't say what is in our heart or on our mind, then we can't really have a connection there. So now I want to go with the Butterfly Oracle cards. Wherever you're watching this in time, tomorrow we are experiencing the second full moon in Libra. And that has a significant connection to relationships. A lot of people have been reaching out to all different types of counterparts, some for closure, some for healing, some for ultimate reconciliation, which I have heard about a lot, and it has been really beautiful. It's like a homecoming, healing from the past. And I also want this bottom card for some reason, end of an era. A lot of separations are coming to an end right now, you guys. Guys, gals, I really don't know what gender or age you are. It's kind of moot point. Go with the flow on this. Healing from the past. When these reconciliations come into play, you can't punish each other for the previous issues. This is what you are healing from that past. Separation is coming to a close in a lot of lives. Decisions. Are you going to allow this love in? And what does that look like to you? What do you want love to look like? I want this one for some reason too. Let's see what this is about. All right, I want this one. Welcome the new. All right, parental care. Okay. A lot of our counterparts are coming from imbalanced family dynamics. So they could be, looking for the validation from a mother or father, whoever their guardian is, and they never quite got that in their life. They took their opinions really high in value and used that to navigate their life. And this, again, is not going to speak to everyone, but some of you guys are dealing with the counterparts who really had that influence from their guardians, and it wasn't beneficial to them. It was really them playing a character. So when they are healing these connections, they can still have that love there for that guardian, for the mother, the father, whoever was watching them, and put in that boundary. I feel like they are learning to assert boundaries in their life and learning what a healthy connection looks like in their own eyes. And this is what is drawing them back to you. And again, they're doing their work, and I do feel like you are doing your work. I feel like you guys are beautifully marrying each other. There is no imbalance in this at this point. So welcome the new connection that is coming in and the opportunity for reconciliation that is coming into your life. I love the butterfly oracle cards. So what are you healing from right now? Actually, wait, no. I just want to go with the archetype cards. This has 80 cards in it. Some of them have pretty funky names. I'm not calling anyone a beggar or a prostitute or a martyr. None of that. All right, teacher, that's standing out to me. And I want this one too. All right, for some reason those three were important. They had that little hinge of info on them. Athlete. All right, so we have teacher, damsel, God, and athlete. And the subtext of this is the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom, and understanding the nature of healthy romance. Inspires you to rely on yourself. Independence is really important in connection. And I feel like you have done that codependency work in your life, where if a connection were to come into play right now, you wouldn't have to really demand the person's existence in your world. You are perfectly fine without them, but you know, there's still that love behind there. There's still that desire to have them, which is absolutely fine. That's healthy. There's independence. There's interdependence, if that makes sense. It's just you guys don't need each other. There is no sense of need at this point. There is want. I want you in my life because you make it better. So with this, we have got the benevolent and compassion, recognizing the internal force within yourself and others. There has never been a day that has passed where they haven't felt you. They may have put it out of focus to focus on the task at hand, or to try and navigate that life or heal that connection with whomever was around them. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, developing personal willpower, strength, and spirit. This is talking about all the purging that everyone has been doing. There's no way that you have not been purging and going through your tower moments. There's been a lot of upheaval in your world. And a lot of times it's scary. And that's something that the collective is experiencing a lot of right now. It's so unnerving because, you know, where we are with the moon, and I get it, it's not a crutch. We have been very visibly experiencing a lot of catalytic moments. And a lot of people are feeling that gray area, not really seeing the landing point. But you have this idea that no matter what, everything is going to be okay. If this doesn't come together, you're still on the correct path. If this does come together, you guys are on the correct path together. There's really no pressure behind anything at this point. So as you are going through this, the shadow attributes of these are manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills, waiting for a knight to provide you with seduction by romantic illusion, despotism and cruelty, using power to control people, and misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability or entitlement. Don't paint yourself as a victim. Don't continuously punish each other for past transgressions, whatever they may be. I'm not saying that you're going to do this, but as we navigate through these connections, there can be a teetering of this power, this imbalance of power. So just be mindful of that moving forward. We have this. I love it. So now I want to go with Ask Your Gut. Actually, healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Celebration. That one. Pay attention to your dreams. I don't care if you have to have an audio app open on your phone or if you have to have a pen and paper by your bed. Pay attention to your dreams. A lot of you guys have been dreaming of your divine counterpart. That's actually really beautiful. Celebration, dreams, blessings, and healing. There was a time where I was dreaming of a counterpart, and it initially started with them yelling at me and very angry. And, you know, I cut them loose in the dream. You know, I am not going to accept that. No, this is awful. And you just go focus on yourself. I don't need to be in this connection right now. Stuff like that. And as time progressed, it was, You know, there was an initial hug, there was, oh, I love it. There was this hug, and then there was forgiveness, there was acceptance, and then there was this idea of a third party in a dream. And they didn't want me to see the third party, so they actually hid me from their view and maneuvered them around the world. That was another thing. But there's been healing in dreams. There's been reconnecting in dreams, talking in dreams. And it doesn't matter if you can't see their face in your dreams, or if you haven't met them yet, you'll know it by the way that it feels. So you know, because you know that somebody is going to be making contact with you soon. And pay attention to who it is. Pay attention to who comes to mind and what's the feeling behind it. There's a lot of blessings coming your way, a lot of change and blessings, a lot of healing opportunity, a lot of healing connection, a lot of self-empowerment. Get centered and get into that comfortable, centered space. You are emerging from the chrysalis. Your life has been going through all those tower moments. You've got to be more compassionate with yourself. Coming out of this, you have so much power and force behind you. Now I want I think I'm going to title this Tower Moments, Bring It. Breathe. Higher power. Everything is about divine timing right now. You don't have to hold on to control of everything right now. You have to understand that you are doing all the work. Just be where your feet are. Be in the moment and breathe. God, another reconciliation card. Look, mending. Things are coming back together. You feel them coming back. Again, let's see. Loyal heart. There's been disloyalty in the past. You can not worry about that at this point. Don't make yourself so independent that you don't, that you shut out the world. Don't be afraid to allow yourself to imagine how wonderful it can be. Your thoughts are creating in your world right now. Manifestation is huge. So breathe, higher power, mending, loyal hearts, co-create and imagine. You've been so independent. You have this idea of how the world's going to be. And that's beautiful. It can still have that ring to it. But allow for co-creation. Allow things to change. Allow room for error. Allow things to be better than what they could be in your mind. But again, I love that reconciliation is coming back. Don't be afraid to let them in. Don't be afraid to dream. And I want to finish this off with Spirit Song Tarot from Helena Cassidy. Don't be afraid of how the cards come out or how they lay. It's how the story marries as a whole. Yeah, I think I want to title this Tower Moments, Bring It. Explore your options with all the change that's been going on. You have the Empress in the reverse. A lot of abundance coming your way. Again, this is about you letting go of control. You've been doing so much healing work and you're so proud of yourself, and that's amazing. But what's this? Results. Everything is coming to fruition right now. Balancing the scales in justice. Possibilities are completely at foot. What are the possibilities in your world? Start making lists. Start discovering and start exploring what is going to your best expansion. What is going to be part of your mission work. It could be different than what your current life path is. Be open to change. It's absolutely beautiful and necessary. And comfort zone, homeostasis, no growth happens there. You have been hitting the ground running with all this growth, and it is not unnoticed. You have so much potential and abundance coming your way. Be open to receiving the gifts that life wants to give you. You are more than deserving. All right, guys, this has been your mini collective reading. If it resonates, awesome. Let me know in the comments, reach out in personal message. You could always book your own personal reading. If it doesn't make sense, you can either let it fall away, ask for clarification, and still book your own personal reading. Find me on any social platform. I'm one of the readers with Zen Rose Garden, and you can find them on any social platform. Amazing group, amazing people. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, reach out if you'd like to. I'll talk to you all soon.